My name is Pat Parker, and I'm the Fire Chief of the Grand Traverse Metro Fire Department here in Grand Traverse County. We provide fire and life safety services to the townships of Acme, East Bay, and Garfield. We do this over 5 fire stations. We have about 65 people that work for us. We get young people coming in, and they just are all gung-ho about doing this line of work. They go through all the training, and then lo and behold, they come across their first, dead baby or their first burn citizen. The senses are very active in our firefighters.
Okay, well, my name is Catherine Waldron, and I'm one of 2 foster care supervisors at Child and Family Services. And speaking to the foster care workers, there's an extremely high burnout rate. When we interview for foster care workers, we say it's one of the most difficult jobs in the world, and if you can do foster care specialist successfully, you could probably do about any job in the world. The huge demands on a worker. If there's a turnover, then you have to train up new workers, or the quality of what you can offer suffers.
PTSD is much more of a physiological injury more than a mental health issue. And so people will get really frustrated because this whole physiological thing will be happening, and it's really out of our control because it's hardwired for our survival.
And listening to stories of abuse and neglect, and I call it sitting with a shattered soul, that has a huge impact on any human being.
We're trying to let people know it's okay to say that you're hurting or that you're feeling bad inside, and it's not a sign of weakness to do that.
So one of the things that I love about being at Peace Ranch is working with horses who are also in recovery. And so this is Ben, and Ben has a pretty powerful recovery story. So Ben provides us a place to focus and look at what recovery is like, and that recovery is possible. Connecting with Ben is kind of like connecting with your own story, and that we can help them and that they can help us. So it's a win-win. The brain really needs that restful place before you can do anything else. The beauty of being out here at Peace Ranch is that it speaks to that sensory system. You don't have to say anything, you don't have to do anything. As soon as you come out here, it starts to work in a very positive way on your physiology, on this body that is kind of highly reactive now based on what you've been exposed to. I get the same benefits when I come out here as a therapist. If I'm having a tough day, I can just walk out in the herd and I can just be part of the herd, and I get goodies from that, and I can calm down and relax, and there's something happens. It shifts the perspective, which is awesome.
So our workers, we have the huge blessing of having Peace Ranch be in our community. Wasn't even any talking or anything going on, it was just being there. Went to another part of the ranch where there was Fiona and Blossom. Fiona, the blind Clydesdale, and Blossom, her guide donkey. And I can't even really explain the positive impact that it had on them. Just to be out there for probably half an hour, for 30 minutes. You could visibly see their stress level, be more at peace. And so learning, how do you take that with you? Because it's something that can reach a person holistically. Body, mind, and spirit get involved. We have something very hopeful in our community, which I believe is Peace Ranch.
The location is such a peaceful setting that I think people could come out there with, hurting inside, in that because of the environment and because of the people and the training you all have had, I think that we